Welcome back, big sports fans. Black were taking 2 of 3 against the Philadelphia Phillies. The Jays now have 3 games against the Atlanta Braves, so let's sim the first 2 games and then get into Game 3. And for Game 1, Jays lose 6-2. For the Jays bats, they score 2 runs on 9 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 9 times. Guerrero hits a triple, Clement gets the RBIs, Anthony Santander gets a stolen base, and for the pitching, Zach Jackson gets the loss and has a team to give up 6 runs and 7 hits, 6 walks, and strike out 8. For Game 2, Jays lose 9-7. For the Jays bats, score 7 runs on 10 hits, 7 walks, and strike out 7 times. Yelich hits a triple, Vladimir Guerrero hits a home run, Yelich, Guerrero, Clement get the RBIs, Yelich gets a stolen base, and for the pitching, Michael Wacha gets his 4th loss of the season. And as a team, they give up 9 runs and 16 hits, 5 walks, and strike out 6. And for Game 3, Jays try to avoid the sweep as they send Shane Bieber to the mound to go up against Grant Holmes. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab here, Shane Bieber. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Outside with a breaking ball.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
This is Willie Castro. Out to center. Varsho settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
In the air, left field. Santander makes the play, and there's 2 away. Here comes Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bieber checks the runner. Fraley back in on a dive. Fraley off of first with 2 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
First and second, 2 outs. Ryan O'Hearn next up for the Braves. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Grant Holmes. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Back here at Rogers Center.
Leading off
And now the
for
right fielder,
Toronto.
Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just missed.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. Hits the top of the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ground ball. Riley fires to first, and Guerrero is set down. Anthony Santander at the plate. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Man at second. Foul ball there. Three-two now. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting fourth.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to sit.
Swung out, broke it. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. David Fry next up for the Blue Jays. That one missed. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering upstairs. In for a strike, good slider.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Ground ball, Austin Riley. They get the force. That's out number 3. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. And here it comes. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Jimenez. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Ozzie Albies.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Here's Jared Kelenic. Well struck right field. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Sean Murphy, the next to hit, outside with a breaking ball.
3-1.
Two outs, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's
Now
still in a
batting,
good spot to
left
get
fielder
out of
Jake
this thing
Fraley.
without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards left center. Santander in pursuit. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 1-1 now. And that one missing low. And that misses. 3-1 now. There's a strike.
We got a full count.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. That one's going to land. Not so much here, but here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-1. Here's Andres Jimenez. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of
Mason
driving that pitch the
Lynn.
other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order
Now
turns
batting,
over.
right
And next for
fielder,
Toronto, Lawrence Butler. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Castro. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive. Out. Number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here is Austin Riley. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. As we go
Leading
to the
off
last
for
of
the
the third.
Jays,
And now for the
left
Jays,
fielder,
Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2
Now
strikes
batting,
right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, 1 away. David Fry next up for the Blue Jays. Liner, base hit. They'll throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Santander, the runner at third. Fry at first. 1 gone. Base hit and a run comes in.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here.
2 balls, 1
Something
strike.
in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Two on, 1 out. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that
Now
pitch away and wasn't
second
able to stay
baseman,
close.
Andres
So up next for
Jimenez.
Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Back now in Toronto.
Leading off
All set for the
Braves,
start of the
first
inning.
baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn
Ryan
comes up to
O'Hearn.
hit. And there's a ball.
You know, these Braves showing
2-1.
great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
So now to the plate for
Center fielder,
Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The other way, he makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here is
Now
Ozzie
batting,
Albies up to
second
hit.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside
2-2.
with a breaking ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or
No,
2
that
is
missed.
bonus, but they should be lined
Full
up
count.
good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. It's 4-2. So 2 down, and now the DH, Jared Kellner. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Davis Daniel.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate,
Leading
Mason
off
Wynn.
for the Jays, shortstop Mason Wynn.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
2-2.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
So the
right
lineup
fielder,
flips over.
Lawrence
Now here's the
Butler.
leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Way high there. 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Slider misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This to third. On to O'Hearn. And that'll do it. Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center.
for
And here's the
Atlanta,
catcher, Sean Murphy. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jake Fraley. And a swing and a miss there. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Way high with that one. And the count is 2-2.
Count is full.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down looking. Willie Castro
Now batting,
next up for the Braves.
shortstop Willie Castro.
This one popped up. Fry should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the big time power threat, Anthony Santander. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw is high and over his head. Here comes Christian
Now batting,
Yelich.
designated hitter Christian Yelich.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And next for Toronto, Gabriel Moreno.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That one missed. Fry stands at third with one gone in the inning. Left field. Fraley has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And the lead is up to 5. Gerson Garabito gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Mason Wynn.
shortstop Mason Wynn.
Runner on the move in the dirt.
2-1.
Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to the left, Riley zips it across. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And forget it. All muscle to center field. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they cut it to the deficit. It's 7-3. And the batter now, Austin Riley. That one fouled off, 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Ryan
O'Hearn digs in now. That's in there. And now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Outside, and it's 2-1. Just missed. And that's too high, ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now pitching.
Mark Leiter Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen.
56.
Definitely a guy that pounds the
Mark
strike zone,
Leiter
makes
Jr.
hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here is Jared Kellner. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Lawrence Butler.
No, that's out.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Ground ball, Austin Riley. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Garabito checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive
for
it.
the Blue Jays.
Now it's Christian Yelich.
Hitter, Christian Yelich.
Ball.
Butler on at second with 2 down. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Sean Murphy.
Catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at and that one hammered. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
That's ripped to right down the line. Fair ball. Murphy around 3rd. He'll score easily.
Now batting,
picks himself up an RBI. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Castro will hit next. Man at second. That's off the inside corner. And it's 2-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Moreno sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching.
So
for
they
the Blue
turn to the
Jays.
veteran pitcher in this spot,
Number
Kevin
37.
Ginkel.
Well, walks have been
Kevin
a big issue
Ginkel.
for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And misses
2-1.
inside. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Now pitching for
We're back in a
Atlanta.
new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
26.
seventh. Raisel Iglesias.
Raisel
And one thing
Iglesias.
on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now for the Jays,
Leadoff
David
for
Fry.
Toronto, third baseman, David Fry.
On the ground, right side. O'Hearn takes it himself, and a quick out, number one.
Now batting,
Dalton
center
Varsho
fielder,
next up for the Blue
Dalton
Jays.
Varsho.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
2-2 now. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string
Now
on the
batting,
changeup.
the catcher,
Two outs, base is
Gabriel
empty.
Moreno.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. And that is out of play. Smoked on the ground a second. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back, and a
Jays.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
eighth.
48.
Brusdar Grotterol.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And here's the first
Leading off
baseman,
for the
Ryan
Braves,
O'Hearn.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Grotterol fires. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the eighth. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris
Now
the
batting,
second.
center fielder,
The
Michael
Braves
Harris, the
trailing
second.
by 3, and we're in the top of the eighth. High fly ball down the left field line. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And
That
downstairs.
missed. That's the ball.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jared Kelnick.
And now Jared Kelnick. And here's a 3-2. And that's ball four.
That's ball four.
And
Runner,
that'll
take
bring
your
the
base.
tying run to the plate.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right
Now
there,
batting,
or for the ump to
catcher,
help him out
Sean
and make
Murphy.
a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching
Back
for
now,
Atlanta.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
52.
eighth. Dylan Lee.
Dylan
And
Lee.
if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And now for the Jays,
Leading off
Andres
for the
Jimenez.
Jays, second baseman.
Well, on paper,
Andres
it's favorable to have a
Jimenez.
fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws
That's ball
from.
down.
And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Swing and a ball line to center. Harris flashes the leather on the running
Now
catch.
batting, shortstop,
Mason Wynn next up for the Blue Jays.
Wynn.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up,
Now
but
batting,
sometimes you don't
right
have to.
fielder,
Totally tied up with that
Lawrence
inside
Butler.
pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Now it's going to be
2-1.
Lawrence Butler. Wynn leads off first with 1 away. Right side. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Behind his back to second, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Now pitching
We're
for the
back,
Blue Jays.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Mason
19.
Miller.
And I can't imagine
Mason
any save is an easy one.
Miller.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Leading off for
So
the
back
Braves,
to the top
left
of the order.
fielder, Jake
So now to the
Fraley.
plate for Atlanta, Jake Fraley. That's down and in.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging
Now
in,
batting,
Willie
shortstop,
Castro.
Willie Castro.
That's a ball.
Miller, a very difficult guy to
2-1.
get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. Here's Acuna
Now
now.
batting, right fielder, Ronald
Unless he
Acuna
beats
Jr.
himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all
Now batting,
over that
third
one. Showed a
baseman,
willingness to
Austin
drive
Riley.
that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that...
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
And the Jays avoid the sweep. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays bats, they score 7 runs on 14 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 6 times. Butler, Yelich, and Fry hit doubles. Moreno, Yelich hit home runs. Moreno, Varsho, Yelich, Fry get the RBIs. Jimenez gets a stolen base. And for the pitching, Bieber gets his 3rd win of the season. Mason Miller gets his 17th save of the season. And as a team, they give up 4 runs on 8 hits, 5 walks, and strike out 10. But even with the win, the Jays still lost the series, and their record sits at 30-21 for first place in the American League East, and they're up by 5 games. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series. The Jays played 4 games against the Tampa Bay Rays.